Uh, it's been a football game a couple of days ago against Ipswich, and we didn't lose the game, but it certainly kind of felt like it. We could have done a lot more, could have created more chances, could have won the game. Uh, I think Fabian made the right decision to play the same team over and over again, because when you're on a winning streak, you really don't want to make too many changes, even if everything doesn't look optimal. I think for the next game, not the Wolves Cup game tonight, but the next game against Nottingham, I think we will see a lot of changes in the starting lineup. Not a lot of changes, but several changes in the starting lineup, and hopefully someone like Joao Pedro will be back, because I'm not his biggest fan. I think he has a lot of weaknesses as a footballer, and I think people who say he's the best player in the team and worth hundreds of millions, I think it's all exaggerated. But I think he's like a leader and a presence in the team. Like you can always trust him in a way you cannot trust many of our other players. And I hope he's back. I think we would have bigger chances to beat Ipswich with him around, even if I think Ayari and Rutter did like decent they play well, you know, play fucking nice. But the struggle is they can't do things on their own. They like I need to stop saying like, it's fucking disgusting. They are people who make things happen for other people. Um, Pedro is capable of doing it himself. If no one else does it, he will try to make it happen. And you know that could have been needed against Ipswich, because it was a little bit just put it on the wingers, and let's hope they have a good day. And they didn't. They were both shit. That happens. Still, we're unbeaten. Clean sheet. Overall, good defending, I think, from the team. No real complaints about that. Ipswich are going to score a couple of goals every now and then, but we stop them from doing that, and that's always something. I have some interesting, some kind of news, and my roomie, one of my roomies, is moving out in a couple of weeks, and I will use the new room as a YouTube studio, and then I produce best things you have ever seen on the internet. It would be, I will have balloons in the room. I will have like a chair to sit in. And, yeah, it's all going to be very, very cool. And this will be the world leading Brighton Hove Albion channel on YouTube. At least the Sweden based number one. Um, so that's a something kind of improvement we will see over time here. I will also learn some editing shit, and I'm looking into the whole copyright system, uh, because I know that Premier League and like TV companies, that they want to fucking kill you if you like show a goal or something. Uh, but you can always work around that. You know, there's loopholes in the copyright law. Like if I take a clip of Danny Welbeck scoring a goal and provide critical commentary over it, or some cultural like narrative around it, then it's all fine. Then I can show you Danny Welbeck all day long, and I really want to. You know, I just want you to watch Danny Welbeck and other people doing things. And right now, I can only provide myself. You know, it's good, it's good, but it is what it is. You know. Um, Tonight we have a game against Wolves. It's the League Cup. No one cares about it. Like, if we're going to be really honest, it's the worst cup, maybe in like all of Europe. Um, Teams barely care about it. It's impossible to win it because in the end, like, there's always desperate big club wanting desperate medal, uh, and yeah, then you go off and you face Manchester City in the final. And, they will look like they always do, and you go home without nothing. It's just big fucking massive stride to reach like a final in a cup you can't win basically. The FA Cup is different. There's a different pressure to it. There's different history to it, and this means like you can face nervous opponents. Like if we go into a final against Manchester City or like preferably someone else, uh, they are not going to be feeling, oh, it doesn't matter if we win or lose. They are going to be a little bit nervous. You can abuse it, and every now and then, every now and then, you can win that cup. You can surprise the world and win the cup. The Carabao or Caribbean or Cup, the League Cup. It's not like that. It's. I know a lot of Brighton fans think we should play the strongest team in every league, but managers, club owners, they are not going to feel that way. They are going to feel like it is a cup where you participate, where you can try out some new players, and like if you go long, it's great. If you go out immediately, meh, who cares? Like, it only improves your chances to compete in other competitions like the Premier League. Um, Personally, very happy if we don't play too many of the starters um, against Wolves tonight because I think the game against Nottingham, it's extremely important to get at least 1 point from that because the next 2 months of fixtures look really complicated. It looks like people will be on their knees begging for Graham Potter at the middle of November if things go as they should. Uh, so we really have to like try to pick up some points and positivity before going on this really rough spell of games. Um, and if we have to sacrifice the Wolves game tonight to get 3 points against Nottingham, it's a trade-off we have to do basically. If we want to like if we really want to challenge for top six, we need to win games in the Premier League. Um, we can't wait until March and see where we are. We have to win games now. In the next 2 months, there won't be many games we will get 3 points from. So better make it happen now, you know. But I still hope we win against Wolves, obviously, and I think we have a good chance. Like if they don't play their strongest team, we should have an advantage because our weaker side is stronger than their weak side, uh, and that will simply give us the advantage. I expect us to have the ball. I expect us to create the more chances. We just need to convert it, turn it into real stuff, points, wins. Um, Yeah, so 3 points in the cup tonight. Are we happy about that? Yes. And then 3 points against Nottingham Forest, and we can all be like having a big party at the end of the week because after that we're facing a different reality.